Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. William Ruto's recent trip to Dubai is still generating a lot of political heat and discussion. Yesterday, Kenyan Member of Parliament, Kanini Kega, added a new twist to the whole trip. In fact, Kanini Kega yesterday night alleged that William Ruto sneaked out of Dubai to Milan, Italy for 2 days for some undisclosed business. So in this video, I want us to have a look at that post by Kanini Kega, after which, as usual here, we are just going to analyze it, to dissect it, to see exactly what took William Ruto to Italy, if at all he was in Italy. Let's have a look at Kanini Kega's post. Kanini Kega. Can the deputy president confirm or deny that he sneaked out of Dubai for Milan, Italy for 2 days for undisclosed business? Details to follow. You will thank me later. That's Kanini Kega's post yesterday night. And Kanini Kega is not mincing his words. He's putting it very straight to William Ruto and is daring William Ruto to confirm or deny that he never sneaked out of Dubai to Milan, Italy for 2 days for some undisclosed business. And he's saying details to follow. But in this video, I want us to accurately preempt those details. Maybe Kanini Kega will tell Kenyans maybe sometimes later. I want us to preempt those details. And if at all Kanini Kega will come out to tell Kenyans those details, they won't be very much different with what we are going to tell you here. Let's go back to last year. Business Daily. Italian firm demands shillings 11 billion for cancelled Aror Kimware Dams project. Thursday, April 22, 2021. 3 Italian firms at the center of the shillings 63 billion Kimware and Aror Dam scandals have sued Kenya at the International Court of Arbitration. And largely, if you go through that story, it's telling us that these 3 firms, they want the International Court of Arbitration to compel Kenya to compensate them over 11 billion Kenya shillings. Yes. And some political and financial analysts see this as a clever way by some corrupt top government officials, some corrupt government officials in Kenya colluding with these 3 firms, or rather with these Italian firms, to continue squandering public resources. So there are some corrupt government officials maybe using those 3 Italian firms to continue looting from public coffers. Because so far, we all know that in Aror and Kimware Dam scandal, over 20 billion Kenya shillings could not be accounted from that scandal. Over 20 billion Kenya shillings disappeared, lost, or rather was pocketed. And then again, it's being seen that there are still some corrupt government officials who they were not satisfied with over the 20 billion Kenya shillings, so they want an additional over 11 billion Kenya shillings so that they can share among themselves. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a given fact that Henry Rotich, who is being seen as a very close William Ruto, lost his job as the cabinet secretary, as the CS for Treasury, because of Aror and Kimware Dam scandals. And this person is widely believed is a very close William Ruto ally. And at that time, those scandals were widely being talked about. It was also being alleged that William Ruto might have also been part of that ring. Part of that ring that was involved in the Aror and Kimware Dam scandal. Those were the beliefs and perceptions at that time. Until today, some Kenyans still believe that maybe William Ruto might have gotten involved in that scandal. So what took William Ruto to Dubai, or rather to Italy, Milan, Italy? What took William Ruto to Milan, Italy? And we are being told he sneaked out. You know, sneaking out is that he's not going for an official duty, but maybe just some personal or private businesses. So what actually took William Ruto to Milan, Italy? To answer that question very accurately, there are some questions we must answer in order to answer that question. The first question is, was William Ruto in Milan, Italy, to know on the progress of the case that has been filed by these three Italian firms seeking compensation of over 11 billion Kenya shillings? Was he there to confirm on the progress of those cases? And if yes, what was his interest in those cases? Could William Ruto also be part of the cartel, the corrupt government officials who are actually using these Italian firms, who are implicated in Aror and Kimbaret Dam scandals, to continue looting money from public coffers? Could William Ruto be part and parcel of that cartel that is using these Italian firms to continue looting from public coffers? That's a question I don't want us to answer here. I don't want us to answer that question here, but you can just answer it for yourself. And then another thing, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that in Aror and Kimbaret Dam scandal, Henry Rotich, who was the then CS cabinet, who was the then Treasury CS, allegedly procured a loan from an Italian bank, again by the name Intesa San Paolo, a loan of over 16.2 billion Kenya shillings, and that loan is also believed that it was also shrouded in a lot of mysteries, and there was no transparency at all. It was being seen as another way this cartel that actually looted Aror and Kimbaret dams, that they looted it through such kind of procurements and such kind of activities. Could have William Ruto also been in Italy, to also negotiate with Intesa San Paolo Bank? These are just, should I call them hypotheses or what? But these are questions that I know a majority of Kenyans might be asking. So as we wait for Kanini Kega to come out with the full details, Kenyans should know at the back of their mind that we have very corrupt government officials in Kenya right now, today, who are most likely, most definitely, using the Italian firms, 3 Italian firms that were implicated in Aror and Kimbaret dams, to continue looting from Kenyans. And now they're just demanding to be paid 11 billion Kenya shillings so that they can share among themselves. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, let me remind you that if in case you've just bumped here for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person watching us for the very first time outside Kenya, and so far you have not yet subscribed, but you love our video, kindly drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, again, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled for the kind of a good job we are doing here. We are almost hitting the 20,000 subscribers mark. And that has been possible because of your continued support. We are still aiming high, and I just pray we can still pull together. God bless you. God bless Kenya.